Hello, everybody. This is Nidra from What My Ex Taught Me. Happy New Year. I hope your January has been marvelous. My January has been not so good. Got a lot of things going on, and we'll talk about that as time goes on, but we won't get into that today. But if you are in an abusive relationship and you're needing some help right now, please call the domestic violence hotline at 800-799-7233, 800-799-7233. Or if you're needing some resources, some possible resources, please call 211 on your cell phone. They can guide you and help you to get some resources. Another resource is United Way. Give them a call. They can also give you resources to help you. So just please don't stay in that relationship. If you are wanting to get out, make sure you call these numbers, get a hold of these agencies to help you. So today I want to talk a little bit about fear, because everybody has fears of something, because that stops us from doing a lot, even if it's something as simple as losing weight or learning a new instrument or going skating, or getting a new job. Fear stops us from doing a lot. So but in regards to abusive relationships, I read somebody had said, why don't they just leave? If I was in an abusive relationship, I would just leave. And that's easy to say if you're not in that situation. And it sounds like it would be easy to do. But let me tell you, it's not. You have so many things going on in your head at that time. If you have kids, you're worried about your kids. And a lot of times when you're in an abusive situation, he's taken over financially, he's taken over emotionally, he's taken over mentally, he's taken over verbally, and you are just all over the place. You can't think for yourself anymore, and he's made you think that you're worthless. So you think, I'm not going to be able to survive. I don't have any way of surviving. You may not have a car or transportation to get where you need to go. You don't have an escape plan mapped out. There's so many things going on in your head. And for me, I'll give you a little bit of what was going on with me. Being that I'm a little older woman, one of the issues that I was having was being older and being afraid of not finding another person, to love me, even though he didn't love me. But I thought that no one's ever going to want me, because not only am I older, I am abused, and so I feel like I was damaged goods. And so who's going to want these damaged goods? And so I thought being in this uncomfortable situation had become comfortable for me. And so I stayed, and I stayed. And each time he would do something, I'd say, I'm going to leave, I'm going to leave. And then I'd stay. I was in and out of jobs, and so I thought, I'm not going to be able to survive on my own. Or of course, he always told me, you can't survive without me. You need me. And I thought, well, maybe I do need him. And then of course he had his son, whom I loved dearly, and I was afraid to leave him. I didn't want to leave that. He was the love of my life, and I didn't want to leave him. So those were some of the reasons why I stayed as long as I did. So I say this to say, if you know someone that's in an abusive or a toxic relationship, don't just tell them you can leave. Help them. Ask them what they need. Ask them, can you call the domestic violence hotline for them? Ask them, do they need a ride somewhere? Or can you help them find shelter, help them find whatever it is they need. Ask them what they need, because they need that support. Because the more support you have, the easier it is for you to actually leave. So I just want you to understand. And for those that are in that situation, please reach out to those that do support you. Get into a support group. There are plenty of groups online to get into. If you can get into some therapy, they will be able to help you also. Just don't think that that situation is your final destination, because it is not. Have a good day.